Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. Tonight on the program, it is round number 3 here of the Down Under Graphics Ascors Midgets series here. Tonight we are here in North Carolina. The dirt track at Charlotte plays host to round number 3 of 12. Brett Wheeler joined alongside Mr. Wesley Outland. Wesley, welcome back to Ascors. Welcome to the dirt track at Charlotte, and of course, welcome back to Ultimate Dirt TV, buddy.
Hey, a track that I use a lot of announcing time for sure. I love going to the dirt track at Charlotte Motor Speedway. I announced at ZMX Dragway. Adjacent to the track to the left and is the big speedway. Of course, the to the right, the big 1.5 mile Charlotte Motor Speedway from the tower view here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway dirt track. This should be a good time here. I done an Ascor opener race with you at Lernerville a couple of weeks ago. I think we're going to see some fun time here tonight. Charlotte is one of those tracks where it can lock up and run to the bottom. You could have racing on the top. Wondering what kind of racing surface we'll see here tonight, but it should be fun.
And just to answer your question about 3 weeks ago, you asked what Ascors meant. Now, I did get that from Mr.
Yes.
Yeah, I did happen to get it from JD Laird. American Sim Car Online Racing Series. So there you go. See, I do sometimes have the order.
You're the man. You got it. You got it going on, brother. Thank you.
No worries. Anyhow, we're getting set for qualifying on the program for tonight. Now, you normally see something different in qualifying. We see single car qualifying here at the dirt track at Charlotte. Of course, we are just trying to find our first car that is going to be out onto the racetrack. And here he comes. So let's bring up their best time. Down the bottom left as well is the driver that we are going to be watching at this stage. In car number 4 for Treat Tunes Motorsports and the JDR Graphics entry, it's car number 04 of Cody Gray.
So he will be the first man to take time. I'll tell you what we'll do. You call the car, I'll call the car, and we're ready to knock out qualifying here at Charlotte.
Indeed we do. Lap number 1 for Cody Gray in that TTM 04 for JDR Graphics. First lap time, waiting for it to come through, a 16.806. 16.806. Alright, here we go. Lap number 2. Can he improve on that 16.806? We'll see what it is. It's going to improve with a 16.698. Cody Gray, 16.698.
All right, up next to qualify, the number 66 entry. This is David Corcoran, and looking for sponsors on that machine for David Corcoran in the number 66 entry. There he comes in the DK entry off of turn number 4. Getting ready to come to the line. His last lap was a 19.227, 19.227. Lap number 2, he'll pick it up, 17.313, 17.313. Remember, the first lap was his running lap, his open lap, warm-up lap, if you will. 17.333, still not beating Cody Gray's time. Kerkorian will go still 17.333, slower on his second lap, 17.331 or 313. So Kerkorian will now be second fast on the board.
Alright, here he comes for the Treat Tunes Motorsports and the JDR Graphics, Ascor, Sunoco Racing Fuels, Sim Seats, Coca-Cola Energy, car number 15, Zach Novak. Zach Novak in car number 15, lap number 1. Here he comes across the start-finish line here at the dirt track at Charlotte. Single car qualifying here tonight. Lap 1, 17.439. 17.439 as Colton Davis is getting ready to come out onto the racetrack right now. Here we go. Lap number 2 for Zach Novak. Can he beat the 16.698 for quick time? No, 16.846 second quick.
Up next to qualify in the driver that is driving the Simulcube, V Racing, iNex Racing, SimLabs, Hickson Jix entry for Truth Tunes Motorsports. This is Colton Davis. Colton Davis up to third on lap number 1, 16.914. 16.914 on Davis to the back straightaway. We'll see what kind of lap he turns. Goes below the apron, messes up his second lap. What a mistake there. It's going to hurt him there, Brett Wheeler.
It certainly is. He's gonna sit the third quick. Alex Rupert now in car number 5 for Dryden. Redota Trucking, Sipes Lawn Care, Mafia Performance. In car number 05, here is Alex Rupert. Now, first lap, generally when they come out of the pits, the first lap, Wesley, once they take the green, is their out lap. So the first lap is generally a little slow, like right, you might see 18. Yep, so technically you will see 3 laps, but anyhow, Alex Rupert, 17.060 as Rylan Bates now on the racetrack.
Here comes Rylan Bates. He'll be the next man out to qualify. He is our 6th qualifier, the number 76 entry, Rylan Bates, and he has no sponsors, no team he's a part of. He's on his own solo, Rylan Bates on the black number 76 entry, 1776. Actually, if you notice that, that's actually when America was created. If you see the 1776 on the car, it's actually the 76, but Rylan Bates in the 76X. There he comes across the line. He'll be 5th on the board. 17.245. 17.245. Looks like he'll back her down for his second lap. We'll get ready for the next qualifier.
And from Western Australia. In Australia here in car number 95 for United Sim Sports, Valvoline. And the 87 Creative in the Ultimate Dare to V entry. That is going to be Kane Della. Kane Della. Lap number 1, second quick with a 16.731. Also watching Kane Della in the practice, he was actually second quickest on the timesheets as well. So he's got that number 95 hooked up as here we go. Lap number 2 for Kane Della. Can he go better than a 16.731? No, it's a little slower. And out rolls Paul Mancini in car number 069.
Here comes Paul Mancini, ready to go in the 069 entry. We'll see what he can do here. Paul Mancini on the racetrack. Still looking for his information. I do not have his actually information here. And actually it's going to be under Robert Mancini, I think it is. Looking for information. Yes, it is, 69X. Mancini Custom Homes and driving for... no team there for the driver, of course. For the driver, Robert Mancini, and that is Paul Mancini driving the car. He'll put it up to 3rd on lap number 1. So again, that's a 16.813. 16.813, still fast time. Cody Gray with a 16.698.
Yeah, rolling out for Slick Sim Sports right now on their famous Tinder Machine. The pink and white entry in car number 25, Zach McSwain. Zach McSwain, his second lap is a 16.891. And he'll jump to position number 5 as Chase McDermott now in car number 40 on the racetrack, Wesley.
All right, we'll see what Chase McDermott can do. Chase McDermott in the number 40 machine and the response management services EnviroFab. McDermott Plumbing, Mobile One, Valco Wheels, entry number 40. Nice looking machine. Right now to 10th, 19.700. McDermott will bump up to 9th now. 17.259 on lap number 2. Last chance around. Here he comes to the checkered flag. Remember, they get a dead in 2. And this will be his final lap of speed. McDermott up to 6th. Up 3 spots. So all that hype for nothing. And it is going to be a 16.911. 16.911 for Chase McDermott.
All right, now, just while we are just getting ready to check out group number 1, and just awaiting the next driver to come out onto the racetrack. Let's see anything about when we do single car qualifying. After the first group is done, I can never find the second group, so it's just a little bit of a pain in the backside, but we'll get there eventually. Surely.
This is our nightcap, if you will, for Ask Scores, and we appreciate everybody for joining us. The Auto Sim Car Series.
Looks like it.
Did I say that right?
I wasn't even paying attention to you. I was actually trying to find Jimmy Mollis on the racetrack for SimSeat Sunoco Racing, Richmond Raceway, JDR Graphics, and Coca-Cola Energy for Richmond Raceway Esports. Jimmy Mollis in car number 46, 16.955. That's lap number 2, I believe, for him. Yes, so rolling out now is Blake Neer in car number 14.
And Blake Neer, here he goes. We'll see what he can do in the number 14. Blake Neer for Blake Neer Motorsports and for Swindell Speed Lab Esports. We'll see. No, I'm sorry, for Ricky Motorsports. My apologies. Blake Neer there in the number 14. I have a request for the guys that send us our rosters. If they would just make it blue, white, yellow, white, yellow, white, yellow. Highlight it. I think it would help us out a lot more. But it's all good, though. I love the information. Thank you.
All right. Looking at Reed Broshart on the racetrack right now in car number 93. So he's on his flying lap right now. Reed Broshart for B&B Motorsports, BRS, Hammer Racing, JFM, the B team. Reed Broshart, 13th quick, with a 17.291 on lap number 1. Chasing down 16.698. Set by Cody Gray. Reed Broshart in car number 93. Second lap for Reed. It's going to be 17.280. Improves on time, but not on position. Charlie Butcher on the racetrack next.
And by the way, Blake Neer, his best lap was a 17.135. I know I didn't mention his time. 17.135. Charlie Butcher, here he comes. Charlie Butcher in the DJ Safety, JST Shocks, GoPro, FMI, B Team Autumn. Here he comes off of turn number 4. And we'll see what his time will be. 19.778. Got to pick it up on lap number 2 for Butcher. Here at the dirt track at Charlotte. He's on his second lap. Let's see if he can improve off turn number 4. Willing it and dealing it off of turn number 4. These non-wing midgets cross the stripe. Sprint cars, actually. 19.626. 19.626 for the midgets here.
Here he comes.
And that will stay at 15th.
For Swindell Speed Lab, in the Swindell Speed Lab, K1 Race Gear, Bell Helmets, ML Performance, the 00 of Kendall Tucker. Kendall Tucker here, first lap in the books right now as he comes across the stripe. It's going to be 8th quick with a 16.919. A 16.919 for the driver from the Swindell Speed Lab Esports stable. As he'll slide it up and go up and around and upside down. That'll be it for Kendall Tucker. And I tell you what, he's been on a mission lately. Joel Berkeley in car number 9.
It's my buddy. He won the other morning.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I remember that race.
Joel Berkeley.
You bet against him.
Check your DMs, brother. He's ready to go in the tender down under graphics. Slick Slim Sim Sport entry number 9. Joel Berkeley to the line. Up to 13th on lap number 1. 17.154. Very abnormal time. I wouldn't think he would turn a time like that. Let's see what he can do with the tender Slick Esports entry. Here he comes. Joel Berkeley won the other night at Falls. Coming up. Picks it up there over 7 spots or 6 positions. He'll move now to 7th. 16.913. 16.913. J.D. Brown ready to roll. Look at that beautiful looking 9.
Yeah, rolling out for Slick Sim Sports in the down under graphics car number 9 machine. J.D. Brown. I'm surprised that nobody Wesley at the moment, and keep an eye on probably like Hayden Cartwell, maybe Harry Stewart, to run the top all the way around the racetrack here. J.D. Brown jumps to position number 10 with a 16.950. A 16.950 there on lap number 1. It says Berkeley on the nameplate. It is in fact J.D. Brown. Can he improve on lap number 2? He does to position 5 with a 16.885 as Daniel Gow makes his way out onto the speedway.
Here comes the next man on the racetrack, and that's the number 22 entry of no information on him. Sorry, Daniel Gow And Daniel Gow was actually in the 022 for Performance Race Gear. Performance Race Gear and Slick Sim Sports. So we'll see what he can do with AC Sports, actually, for AC Sports. Daniel Gow in the 022. Performance Race Gear entry. Solid black. Let's see what he can do off of turn number 4. Coming across the line. 11th on lap 1. 16.954. Goes to the grass. And he will stay 11th, actually, is his best lap. Here comes Bryson Lucius on the racetrack now, our 20th qualifier.
Yeah, caliber 32, Bryce Lucius for Impact, Type Racing, CSI Shocks, Lineman Motors, Evo Fuel Injection in caliber 32, Bryce Lucius. Lap number 1 for the Lucius trucking entry there on the side of that race car. It's going to go 11th quick with a 16.928. A 16.928 for Bryce Lucius there on lap number 1. What can he do? Rolling into turn number 3 and 4. Got the Mike M designs on. Just at the top of the hood of that race car. Can he improve? Yes, 7th quick with a 16.908.
Here comes Rusty Kruger in the number 21 entry. Let's see what he can do here off of turn number 4, the 5K. Rusty Kruger, the 5K in the Swindell Speed Lab. Jake Swanson, Shock Tech. Viral Moto, Fast 4 Media, Swindell Speed Lab Esports entry. We'll see what he can do as here he comes off turn 4. Rusty L. Kruger. Lap 1, 16.927. Lap 2, he's at 12th. Will he pick it up? Yes, he will. The 4th. 4th fast. The 16.819, 16.819, but still nobody has bumped. Cody Gray, here comes a man that could do it. Hayden Cartwell.
Yeah, Hayden Cartwell, caliber 7 for Slick Sim Sports and Down Under Graphics. And again, the famous pink and white machine for Tender. Cartwell into the wall, only second lap. And he went...
CM's brother, you're in the air.
He went 3rd quick with a 16.776. And out rolls Harry Stewart in cart number 11.
Harry Stewart, number 11. Here he comes. One of the guys that could definitely be an upset winner on the series here. Harry Stewart of the Valvoline. Harrop. Origin Graphics. Ultimate Dirt TV machine in the wall. Too easy finance entry for United Sim Sports. He about rim right in the wall again in turn number 1. And his first lap is 23rd. 18.954. Got to pick it up. Pick it up there for Harry Stewart. Still in the back. Oh, man, he's struggling tonight here, Brett. My God, wow. Very unusual for Harry Stewart to be struggling this way. But let's see what he can do on this second lap. Will he get a little quicker? Yes, he will. At least bump him up at least 5 spots to 17th. 17th there for the driver of Harry Stewart.
All right, out rolls the number 94 machine for United Premier. Tynerhurst Enterprises, the B team entry. It is Davey Scoville in caliber 94. Davey Scoville out on the racetrack here at the dirt track at Charlotte. The Ascors Down Under Graphics Thursday Night Thunder Midget Series round number 3. Brett Wheeler alongside Mr. Wesley Outland. Lap number 1 for Davey Scoville with a 17.501. A 17.501. They call him the Unit. On the nameplate there, Scoville, second lap time coming through right now. Surely he's going to improve a time. Yes, 17.374. That's Dustin Hall. Wesley on the racetrack.
All right, Dustin Hall. We'll see what he can do. Dustin Hall is ready to go in that number 351 entry down to the bottom of the H&M Automotive. Doug Perry towing Bad Racing number 351. Dustin Hall down the back straightaway to 331. First lap up tonight, 16.903. He's happy with it. He'll go down to the infield. Remember, the way they qualify does not lock themselves into the show. It locks them into their heat races. And this is now J.D. Laird. Here he comes.
Yeah, for Tree Tunes Motorsports, the Aquatech Glassing, Anderson Surfboards, JDR Graphics, Valvoline, Connecticut Realty Trust in caliber 23. 18th quick for J.D. Laird. 17.077, a 17.077, and that's going to be a little loose there out of turn number 4, as he will not improve on the time, so 18th quick is where he is going to be And now we're watching the Black Diamond Motorsports entry of the Little Hurricane, Wesley Outland, Mr. Mason Hannigan.
Oh, keep your eye there on Mr. Mason Hannigan, the Black Diamond entry. Mason Hannigan. Oh, man, he could be a favorite to win this thing here tonight to the number 1X. Sim Styles, Ultimate Dirt TV, Kenny's Components for Black Diamond Motorsports. Yeah, here we go. Hannigan up the board. He's going to be 17th on lap 1, 17.020. That's abnormal for Mason Hannigan. Got to pick it up here on the next lap. Here he comes. Way off of turn 4 in the fluff. Here he comes to the line. Will he climb the pylon? Will he? No. 17.198. Slower on lap number 2. He'll stay at 17th.
And next out onto the racetrack here in this single car qualifying. He gets the green flag down for lap number 1. In caliber 67 for D2 Race Designs, Lee Thomas Construction. This is Miles Jensen. Miles Jensen in caliber 67, the D2 Race Designs entry. Lap number 1. We'll see where it puts Miles Jensen. 27th quick. He is the 28th car to take a lap time. We've got 4 more cars after this one. 17.525 for Jensen. 17.525 on lap number 1. As lap number 2 looks to be a little better with a 17.199. He jumps to 23rd quick. Meanwhile, onto the racetrack in caliber 10, that'll be Alex Mccallum.
So Alex Mccollum is one of these drivers that Brett normally runs a lot of pavement racing. We'll see what he can do here now in the 29th qualifier in the number 10. Alex Mccollum, no sponsors, running for Slick Sim Sport, or actually Alex Mccollum Racing. Down the back straightaway in the turn number 3. 17.315 first lap, and he is up to 27th. Will he pick it up here in a big way? We'll see. No. 17.417. Alex Mccollum struggling in qualifying, and Blake Cannon is next.
Yeah, Blake Cannon for Swindell Speed Lab, and the Swindell Speed Lab Easy Go. Bell Helmets K1 Race Gear, caliber 44. A hard-charging Blake Cannon in car 44. Lap number 1. He's going to go to 15th quick. Into the 16s. It's a 16.947. 16.947 for Blake Cannon on lap number 1. Lap number 2 as he makes his way on the front stretch. No lap time. He had contact with the wall, and that'll end his qualifying run. The penultimate car to come out onto the racetrack, Wesley Outland.
And if people do not know what penultimate means, it means next to last, too. Cars remain. Up next to qualify, the number 31 entry, and that's going to be the 31st qualifier, Lewis Hewitt. Lewis Hewitt on the racetrack now. We'll see what he can do as he takes time in the number 3, Lewis Hewitt. No sponsors, no team. He runs for himself. Solid black machine down the back straightaway. Lewis Hewitt 31st, lap 130, 20.348. Bottom of the barrel, 31st qualifier. Will he pick it up on lap 2? He will at least go to 15th. Good run. 16.933, 16.933. One more car left to take time. William Yeager.
Yeah, rolling out in caliber 40 right now. Make that the, what is number 48 machine, excuse me. In the Complete Automotive, O'Reilly Auto Parts, Anderson Heating, Forest Lake Automotive Group, FSSL Racing entry. The final car in qualifying, William Yeager. He goes 22nd quick with a 17.091. 17.091. Can he improve here for the final lap in this qualifying session? It's slower with a 17.189, so 17.091 will be quickest. And in fact, we've got one more car, so make it 33 cars. It's going to be James Edens.
Go ahead, Brett. You can take it.
All right. Last car in the Swindell Speed Lab, car number 51 for Swindell Speed Lab, Easy Go, Bell Helmets and K1 Race Gear. It is James Edens. 20th quick here for James Edens with a 17.055, a 17.055 for James Edens. We'll see what he can do here on lap number 2. Will it be quicker? Will he get into the 16s? Can he best Cody Gray's time? He will jump into the 16s. It's a 16.928. And that is going to be all. 15th quick there for James Eden. So 33 cars officially taken a lap time here at the dirt track at Charlotte.
So what do you think they're going to do? 11 cars for 3 heats, maybe?
There is a very good possibility that that may happen.
Cody Gray. Nobody could catch him. I mean, he put down a blistering lap. I think it was, like one of the 4th or 5th cars to come out to qualify.
I think he might have been the first car. And
he held off everybody.
Pretty sure he might have been
set the bar. Yeah, I was thinking he was one of the 1st or 2nd, 3rd cars in the top 5, definitely.
All right, well.
What a time. 16.698. And nobody could catch him there as we look at the qualifying results there, Brett.
Yeah, we are going to have 4 heat races on the program, so we're going to look at probably 9, 8, 8, and 8. So 3 heats of 8, 1 heat of 9. Now there is an inversion as well, so Cody Gray, due to go in quick time tonight, he is going to roll off position number 4 in tonight's opening heat race. Let's take a look right now at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid.
Colton Davis is on the pole in heat number 1 in the 27. Dustin Hall, the 331 on the outside in 2nd.
Rusty Kruger in the Swindell Speed Lab 5K machine will start position number 3. Tonight's fastest qualifier driving in the 04 machine, position number 4, Cody Gray.
He's in that 04. He'll start 4th. Blake Cannon is 5th in the 44 from Georgia. To his outside, Alex Rupert in the 05 from Pennsylvania 6th.
Right number 4, it's going to be Michael Spengler in caliber 30 on his outside. In the 93, that'll be Reed Broshart. And lining up shotgun, Talon Charlie of the field, it's Charlie Butcher in caliber 96, lining up out of position number 9. Now, we're not going to pick heat race winners, Wesley, because I know you don't like to curse people, and you had a good morning the other night.
I had a good morning the other morning. Yeah, I think I'm more of a morning person than a nighttime person for sure.
All right, here we go. The ASCORs, the Down Under graphics. Thursday Night Thunder Midgets Series here on Ultimate Dirt TV, live across Facebook, YouTube, and on the iRacing front page. As we are green, heat race number 1, 8 laps to distance. It's Colton Davis to lead him down into turn number 1 and 2 with 3 wide for a moment. As we may be going yellow, but no, we're staying green.
Hall?
Yeah, Alex Rupert.
Dustin Hall lost it, and Alex Rupert, yeah, will still stay green though. No caution there, Brett. Lap 1, Colton Davis.
Now look at Cody Gray working the outside of the racetrack into setup 1 and 2. You see that 44 Swindell Speed Lab machine just behind him. Now he out of screen as Gray gets a run on Rusty Kruger. Kruger now trying to fend off a challenge there from Blake Cannon. But here comes Kruger back to the inside. Nearly a dead heat at the start-finish line. Kruger with a slide job on Gray. Where does Gray go out of turn number 2? He's going to stay up to the top. And now look to cut it back to the inside.
Going to make a move back to the inside. Here they come again, back across the corner. Another lap on the board. So Mr. Colton Davis now, the man out in front. And look at this, rim right in, slip sliding away Blake Cannon. What a problem there. He falls back to 4th. No harm, no foul. Meanwhile, the leader is Colton Davis. Here comes Kruger and Moore. Gray behind him in 3rd as they come to the line halfway.
Halfway
Just
over.
after halfway.
And I've just gone past halfway there. 4 down, 4 to run. We're on lap number 5 at the moment. It's still the 27 machine of Colton Davis. Continuing to lead from the Swindell Speed Lab entry. The 5K of Rusty Kruger stays fairly low on the racetrack through turn number 3 and 4. These drivers are practicing a bit of social distancing, but right now, that's not what we want. We want to get these guys, and we want to see some slides with no doubt. Come the main event time, no doubt we'll certainly see plenty of slide jobs here at the dirt track at Charlotte. It's big and wide for these tight little race cars.
Colton Davis still leading the way up the wall. There goes the machine of the Swindell Speed Lab. Kruger entry, Gray, fast qualifier. Bounce it off the fence again. They ride the fluff into turn number 4 to the line. 1 more lap to go. Bring them home in heat number 1, Brett Wheeler.
Well, Colton Davis has had it all his own way. Somewhat of a poor qualifying effort from his standards in caliber 27. He has led since the drop of the green flag. Here comes Kruger. Oh, big right rear into turns 3 and 4. Oh, it was all happening now. Oh, cannon hard across and hard upside down across the line. can confirm Colton Davis is going to be your heat race number 1 winner. We'll certainly bring up those finishing results for you here in just a couple of seconds time. Colton Davis.
That was a good one, though. What a good way to start things.
Yeah, Colton Davis gets the win ahead of Cody Gray home in 2nd, Rusty Kruger 3rd. Then you go back to Blake Cannon in 4th. 5th is going to be Dustin Hall, Michael Spengler, Reed Broshart, Alex Rupert, and Charlie Butcher. All cars finishing now on the lead lap. Heat race number 2.
Brett, okay, so let's break it down. What is it? The top 3 transfer to the A main, 4th to 6th goes to the B main, everyone else goes to a C main, pretty much?
That's pretty much how it'll work.
Okay, there you go.
Heat race number 2. Let's take a look at how they line up here with your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid.
From Mount Airy, North Carolina, I'll drive through that way, going through announcing endeavors this weekend in West Virginia. Kendall Tucker's on the pole in the Swindell Speed Lab 00 from the Carolinas. Bryce Lucius from Ohio, I announced there a couple of weeks ago. He's in the 32 on the outside of row number 1.
Zach Novak in car number 15, going to roll off out of position number 3. Second quickest tonight in the United Sim Sports number 95 machine, Kane Della will start position number 4.
From your neck of the woods, Australia, it's the 022 of Daniel Gow, 5th, and J.D. Laird, the man that created Ascors. He will be in the 23, starting 6th.
Then we go back to our final row, row number 4. Position number 7 from Canada, in car number 14. That'll be Blake Dion. He's outside in car number 66 from California, position number 8, David Krikorian.
So remember, top 3 go to the A main. Everyone else from 4th on back to 6th transfer to a B main. 7th, 8th go to a D main. You win the D main or the C main, you go to the C main, you transfer to the B main. The B main cars will then battle to try to make it into the A main feature spots. So we officially have some type of a beginning of the alphabet soup. At least ABC 1, 2, 3.
Alright, just to confirm that, yes, top 3 go straight through to the main event. Of course, the C main, 12 laps, with the top 4 to the B and the B main. Well, that'll be top 15 from the B main, and that will bring us up a 24-car field. So, here we go. We're getting set here for heat race number 2. Wesley, Bryce Lucius, and Kendall Tucker on the front row.
All right, here we go. Let's see what they can do. Kendall Tucker will fire first in the box. Flagman throws the green. Bryce Lucius will duck right there behind him, along with Zach Novak. Zach attack on the outside of the fluff. Here they come to the line, crossover on the inside. Give it to Lucius. They're going to throw the caution flag. I wonder if they call the restart back. I don't know. Got a caution, though.
Let's go back and take a look. Now, I know we could cushion instant replay, but let's take a look at that start once again.
That's what I'm thinking. I was thinking that, Brad. I'm thinking they're questioning that start. I really think they questioned the start there. What do you think?
Start looks all right for me. I mean, Kendall Tucker. No, we got. There we go. We got one upside down.
Oh, wow. There you go. That's why. Holy smokes.
And Blake near. He certainly got very close to that wall.
Oh, he rim-righted it. What are you talking about? Look at this. Look at this. Wow. Holy cow. All the way into 1 and 2.
You could say he nearly went upside down. He nearly went upside down.
Yes, sir. He surely did. Man. Well. So that's why we're under yellow flag. That's what happened. I thought they were calling the restart back, but they're not. 3 of 8. And caution laps do count, so the more they wreck them and run the clock down, the more time loses, so they'll get more racing done. As we are 3 of 8 laps in here, Kendall Tucker, the man that is out in front, ready to bring this on to a green flag here. Next time around, the lights are off on the pace truck, and as my friend Brett Rilla calls him, Peter, the pace truck driver. Get ready to come on the pit lane.
Listen, you still picking on Pete, are you?
I don't pick on Peter. You gave him that name, and that's what we call it. Peter, the pace truck driver. Give him some love.
So
and Barney says, "What are you about me?"
Where'd Barney come from?
Me? Yeah, Barney, the iRacing flagman. He's coming off a turn 4. He'll get some love now. Green flag going back in the air. We're backing away. I don't know where the names came from. You came up with Peter, the pace truck driver. Barney, the iRacing flagman, was something I heard for a long time when I came back announcing esports. So
here we go. Lucius with the slide job here on. That'll be Kendall Tucker. Meanwhile, Kane Della putting the move there on Zach Novak, but here he comes back to the inside. We're going to have Novak and Tucker putting slide jobs and 2 crisscrosses down to turn number 2. Tucker continues to lead him on the top side of the racetrack. He'll cop a slide job there from Kane Della, but Tucker rolling right back from the top to the bottom. He'll take the lead as Bryce Lucius makes a mistake and now on the verge of falling out. In fact, he's outside of a transfer spot because it's the top 3 that go through.
Look at all of these drivers slice and dicing on the chopping block of clay. Inside crossover slide job, banging off the boards, testing it to the limit of the walls. Just after halfway, 4 down and 4 to go. It's Tucker, Lucius, Deller trying to go to the show and a weasel of traffic going on in the middle. Look at Zach Novak make a move there and hold off Deller as they go to 3.
This is Novak there with a slide job. That's 2 for the 1. Now into 3 and 4. We got 1 car around. And I believe that might be the Ascot zone. JD Laird.
Oh, no. Tough break for J.D. Laird. Let's take a look for the first time tonight at our Wicked Cushion Instant Replay.
Now, I think he had nowhere to go on this one because I think the contact happened somewhere around here. Oh, there it is.
Oh, wow. He had a little bit of help.
Maybe not.
Was that Kokorian that got into him, I think?
No, that was Daniel Gow. Beautiful onboard shot here. Really gets a good look at the racetrack.
Here's Gow turning down into him. Let's see what happened. Right about now.
There it is. There's the contact.
Yeah, there's a little contact from Gow. You just seen it. Just a little bit of that Nerf bar, if you will. And you saw the 23 go around to J.D. Laird. So that's why we're under caution. Lights are off for the pace truck, and we'll get ready to go back to green here, Brett Willer. Heat number 2, taking 3.
So once we go back to green this time by, we are looking at, I think lap number 5 is about to be complete, and we'll move into the final 3 laps of the second heat race of the night. 4 heat races on the program. We've got 9 cars in. We had 9 cars in Heat 1. The Heats 2, 3, and 4. They'll be contested with 8 cars for 8 laps. Green flag is out. What can Kane Della do here on Kendall Tucker? Meanwhile, Bryce Lucius putting the move there on Zach Novak. But Novak coming back to his inside. Novak going to reclaim 3rd and now look for 2nd down into turn number 3 and 4. 3 wide through 3 on the exit of turn number 4.
3 wide. Look at this in the middle. Zach going there to that spot. 2 to go. Back in front is Bryce Lucius on the outside. Here comes Naka. He's going to carry now. Lucius with him and Deller with him. Kendall Tucker out in front. Look at him 3 wide again for 2nd in the wall. Hold on there, Deller. White flag in the air. Lucius gets in the Novak. 1 to go. Heat 2.
Man, that was tight racing there, but the final time down the back straight away. Into 3 and 4. Heat race number 2 is about to be complete. And the Swindell Speed Lab driver, Kendall Tucker in the 00 will get the job done here at heat race number 2. Kane Della going to come home in 2nd. Then you go back to Bryce Lucius getting that 3rd and final transfer position. And those 3 drivers punching their ticket into tonight's A main event. Everybody else through to a B and a C main. Heat number 3, Wesley cars making their way onto the racetrack right now. Let's take a look here at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid.
All right, let's see what happens. In heat number 3, James Eden on the pole from California in the 51. Illinois, Chase McDermott in the 40 from the land of Lincoln, row 1.
Couple of slick Sim Sports drivers in row 2, position number 3. It's going to be JD Brown out inside and outside of him in car number 7. Driving that Tinder machine, Hayden Cartwell lines up position number 4.
From Pavement Dirt Late Models from Midland, North Carolina, Jimmy Mullis is ready to go at a Midland in the number 46. To his outside from New Jersey, William Yeager. He's in the 48, row 3.
And your 4th and final row inside position number 7. In car 67, it is Miles Jansen. To his outside in car number 10 from New Jersey, lining up at a position number 8, it is Alex Mccollum.
All right, then there's the lineup.
Can I make a bold prediction here? Can I make a bold prediction? I'm going to here. See that number 7 car or the 07?
Yes.
You see where he's running? Up on that top side? Yeah. I will bet my bottom dollar that he will ride that thing all the way around the top side.
So you're talking about Hayden Cartwell? He's going to ride the fluff all the way around the racetrack? Rim riding, not practice. He going to practice social distancing with the wall?
He ain't going to be practicing any kind of social distancing with that outside concrete wall. It's just a matter of whether he stays on all fours. There he goes. Already up on the top side. He'll cut it back down to the bottom of the racetrack. Meanwhile, James Edens, Chase McDermott, and JD Brown. That's your top three. Here comes Brown with a slide job. And now McDermott copying one from Hayden Cartwell. Cartwell moves into position 3 there at the start-finish line.
All right, we're underway. All right. We'll see how this all goes on. We're going to see if your man stays on the top shelf, if you will, as you said. All around the corner. Hayden Cartwell riding top side. He's already there in the second spot. Look at him 3 wide in the back. This is for the transfer spot. That's J.D. Brown, McDermott, Yeager. Oh, there's contact. McDermott goes around. Into the wall goes Mccollum as well. Caution is out. Yellow flag. McDermott and the 10 of Alex Mccollum. Caution out, Brett Willow. Let's take a look at the Wicked Cushion instant replay.
Well, let's see. McDermott in the 40 machine, then the all black number 10 machine. Oh, that William Yeager actually got into the side there. There was actually no contact between McDermott and Mccollum. It was the initial contact here coming from William Yeager in the 48 machine. Just watch him just slide up here, and we'll try and zoom in on this one. Ready? Watch this. Slides up, slides up, slides up. Right rear to left rear. McDermott goes around. Mccollum tags the back, the rear crash bar. And Mccollum goes around as well. So 2 cars going around.
All right, so there's that Wicked Cushion instant replay, if you will. Presented by Wicked Cushion for our race here tonight. All right, so the 51, James Eden's out in front. Hayden Cartwell is in second. We're going to make another lap on a caution. Your buddy's been rim riding the whole time. He's been riding the top side, like you said.
Now, I think 3 and 4 just looks a little sketchy, so he's had to sort of come down to the middle of the racetrack and try and slide it up to the cushion. But, yeah, through 1 and 2, I think, and again, well, these 2 drivers out in front, they are no stranger to being near the front of any race that they get in, even no matter what they step in, whether it's midgets, sprint cars, modifieds, late models. You just know that these 2 drivers are going to be somewhere near the front. They are very good at what they do here on the iRacing.com service, and they're very good at reading the track. As here we go, 3 laps is in the books, 5 to run. It's James Edens with a lead down into turn number 1. Keep an eye on Cartwell as McDermott now throws a little Hail Mary there, but he gets a little sideways. There may have been some contact in the back of the bus, but here he comes. Slide jump for the race lead.
All right. Let's see what happens. Cartwell loose in the wall out of 4. Oh, no. And there's the caution. I think they threw it because of Cartwell. So does he go to the back, or is he going to keep his spot? Because he never... Oh, wow. We got one upside down.
Alex Mccollum.
Holy cow. Alex Mccollum upside down. Miles Jensen says, I had enough of it. I'm out.
So let's take a look at this slider here on why the original caution flag did come out here for Hayden Cartwell. Just catches the wall there. And you watch him just pull up a bit here. So he pulled up there. But then Alex Mccollum, the yellow comes out. He throws a slider and just does a mirror image of what Hayden Cartwell did. Only that Cartwell didn't go upside down.
Yes.
Want to see how easy? Want to see how easy this is to put it into the fence?
Let's see how easy it is to put the car in the fence here at Charlotte. Virtual or reality? Let's see here. Well, he was, obviously he had the wheel up off the ground. The right wheel is normally up in the the right wheel is normally on the ground. The left wheel's in the air, but that's not a good thing. And then look at this. Oh wow, he just let the fence be his friend.
Yeah.
And lift him off through the air.
They're very unforgiving, these race cars. They are very, very unforgiving.
Yes.
So a couple of cautions here in heat race number 3, our second last heat race of the night. We've got one final 8-lap heat race to come after this one before we move into our C, B main. I believe we'll have a warm-up session as well, and then we'll get set for our main event. And I will just confirm.
Sounds like your kids are having fun tonight too, or this afternoon where you're at. It's nighttime for me.
Look, I couldn't tell you. I have a headset on and I cannot hear them. You can, but I can't.
Yeah, they're having fun. They are. We're ready to go back to green.
Well, there you go.
James Edens, Chase McDermott, J.D. Brown. There's your top three. They're going to go to the show. Here they come up in front of the leader. James Edens, Chase McDermott. Now, can Hayden Cartwell get back off the schneid and make a run here with, 3 laps remaining? What do you think?
I wouldn't be surprised to see him get into the top 3, that's for sure. Here he comes right on the top side behind William Yeager. Meanwhile, J.D. Brown in that number 9 machine throws a slider there on McDermott. He'll return the favour down into turn number 3. Out of turn 4, here he comes. The double slide jump in the one turn. Hayden Cartwell, he's on the outside looking in at the moment, but this is a good battle as we come into 1 and 2 for the final time. There's contact between McDermott.
He got into him last time around. James Edens. Man, he's out in front. He's gone. The race is for second, third. Look at this. Holy smokes, look at Cartwell on the bottom. They crash. Did he make it?
Oh, yeah. He made it.
Wow. Can we show the last lap off of that corner? Hayden Cartwell stole it from him, baby. Like candy from a baby, and not even on Halloween in the hot summer months of August night. Look at this. Can we show the last? I don't know if we can show the last lap. I know we're getting ready for heat race number 4, but oh my goodness, wow.
Yeah,
what a finish to heat number 3 here.
And look, unfortunately we can't, but we'll go into heat race number 4. Well, we seen it happen live anyway, but let's take a look at the Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid for heat number 4.
Lewis Hewitt's on the pole in the 3. Joel Berkeley in the 9. Oh, yeah. Checking those tenders. Checking those DMs. He'll start second on the outside. We'll see if his teammate will he'll follow what Cardwell did a moment ago in heat number 3.
Zach McSwain in the 9 in the 25 will start position number 3. Paul Mancini for Goon Squad Racing will start position number 4.
Mason Hannigan from Indiana, the Hoosier State native in the 0-1. And for United Sim Sport, struggled in qualifying. Harry Stewart will be in the 11-6th.
And your 4th and final row for heat race number 4. At a position number 7, driving caliber 76, that'll be Rylan Bates on his outside. In car 94, out of position number 8, it is Davey Scoville.
All right. We ready to roll.
I think it's the first time we've seen Stewart so far in this Ascore's Thursday Night Thunder deal, was of course presented by Down Under Graphics, and the first time we're seeing Mason Hannigan. In fact, both of them are actually teammates of mine. So, well, look, secretly I'll cheer those guys on, but we're not going to play favoritism here.
Ready for the start. We're not going to play favorites. That's right.
Not yet.
Here they come for the start. And ready to go in the final heat race of the night. Got a couple of tender teammates right there with one another. That's Joel Berkeley, and also, is that the driver? I think it is, of McSwain, I think it might be. Is that McSwain in 25?
Yes, McSwain is in the 25 up on the inside. Look at this. Look at Hannigan. Rock on the top side. He cops the slider from Mancini. Look at Stewart now work on the top side. Meanwhile, Mancini moves into second. Here comes Berkeley now. After Mancini down into 3 and 4. Look at Stewart run on the top side of the racetrack.
Down the front stretch, single file, right in the fluff, and battling off the walls and the boards into turn number 2. Berkeley on the inside. He'll now set his sights on Paul Mancini for second for the bridesmaid spot. Slithering his way there for that. He'll drift up in front of Mancini. Mancini spins, holds on, keeps it going, will stay green. Berkeley to third. He's in the show, but the battle continues with Stewart and Hewitt for the lead into turn number 2. That now festers away as Stewart pulls away. Now you got Berkeley getting around Stewart for second.
Just saying, 3 Aussies in this race, and this is an Aussie domination. Aussies 1, 2, and 3. Then you go back to Mason Hannigan back there in 4th. Stewart is starting to close in on Berkeley down the back straight away. This is a complete lap number 5. 3 seconds remaining here at the dirt track at Charlotte. And man, we've got a good battle starting to brew here between Berkeley and Hewitt. Oh, Berkeley into the wall and upside down.
no.
That says it. He's back on all fours. Unbelievable. You can almost swear black and blue that Berkeley and Cartwell, they love this kind of stuff because now they get to race from the back to the front. Let's take a look at the wicked cushion instant replay. The right rear just tagged the wall. It sucked the front end in.
It wheel hopped.
And Stewart, the right rear underneath the back end of that 9 machine. Nowhere to go. And Berkeley goes for a bit of a rough and tumble.
Can we ride on board with the 9? Let's go right on board with him. I believe I can fly. Look at his teammate. Look at his teammate weasel right through him. Did you see that in the 9? The 25 of Zach McSwain, his teammate, just ran right under the car while it was airborne. Look at this. On board. Look out, buddy. Oh, no.
That's some.
How high do you think you got, Virtual? About 30 feet in the air?
That's some good hang time.
Good hang time, man. Look at this. Can we show that car going under him? Look at that. Look. Oh, my.
Of course we can show this, Wesley.
Look at this. Watch it. There's his teammate, Berkeley, already flying through the air. And look at Zach McSwain. He says, oh, I got nowhere to go. Where do I go? Oh, wow. Wow. Well, it kind of grazed him, if you will. He didn't really drive under him, but that's still brave enough, right, Brett Willer? I mean, seriously, that's pretty damn good.
Let's go with it. I'm happy to go with it. Pace truck is in. 2 to go. Green-white checker. For the driver of Lewis Stewart out in front, Mason Hannigan. In fact, Harry Stewart, Mason Hannigan sitting second and third. So keep it on, McSwain. We'll see what he can do. The green flag is out. 2 laps left to run here at the dirt track in Charlotte. Heat race number 4. The Down Under Graphics Ascors Thursday night Thunder Midgets Series. Hewitt will lean down the backstretch. Harry Stewart coming after him down into 3 and 4. I don't think he's going to have enough time, but maybe expect a slide into 1 and 2. 1 to go.
That's right. Let's see here. Coming off of turn number 1, final time. Lewis Hewitt, Harry Stewart trying to shake off where he had a disappointment in qualifying. He's in the fluff of the boards on the back straightaway. Lewis Hewitt, there he is. Move on the inside by Stewart. Trying to go to the inside. Slide job. Will he get him? Yes, he will. I think he did.
That was close.
Will we see? Find out the official results. Don't hold out on me, Brett Willer.
Oh, we're holding out on you. We're holding out. What I can tell you is that Mason Hannigan got 3rd. Now, just got to wait for these. Results just to go over to the next session, and now we're going to skip obviously heat number 5 because no 5th heat required here tonight at the dirt track at Charlotte. Results. Yeah, I'm sure. As does everybody else. So no.
Oh, here we go.
No D main. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Here they go. Ta-da!
Come on. Oh! 29 thousandths of a second. Oh, my goodness. I thought Harry Stewart had it. Damn, that speed shot's crazy. That is a crazy-looking speed shot because it looked like, honestly, Brett Willer, Harry Stewart got it on the bottom of the racetrack, and but he's in the show, though. He's in the show. This is tonight's C-Main contested, I believe, over 12 laps. Let's take a look here at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. All right, let's see here. On the pole, Reed Broshart from California, 93. Blake Near in the 14. He'll start second, our friend of the north of Canada. Alex Mccallum will start position number 3. Position number 4 for Goon Squad Racing. That is Paul Mancini. All right, moving on there. Alex Rupert on the 05 from Pennsylvania and Australia, New Zealand. Daniel Gow in the 022. He'll start 6th, row 3. And what is going to be the final row, Miles Jensen did not grid, so that'll move Charlie Butcher in the 96 up to position number 7. And Zach McSwain in cut number 25 for Tinder and Slick Sim Sports. And Down Under Graphics, he will start position number 8. So there we go. Top 4 go through from this one to the back of the B main. So again, not like we see on most nights on a Wednesday morning or a Sunday evening, obviously with the World of Thunder Midgets Super League, where we have multiple B mains. This is, in fact, the Alphabet Soup. So who's going to have their Wheat Bix? Who's going to have some Nutri-Grain? Or who's going to have some Pop-Tarts? And who's going to go to the B? Who's going to go to the B? Here we go. C-Main is underway. Here we go. The C-Main, the Alphabet Soup is underway. So remember, You transfer into the C main. Top 3 go into the B main. B main, top 4, correction. Top 4 will go to the B main. Then that B main will decide the A main. So the alphabet soup at least somewhat underway here. Alex Mccollum out in front. Lap 1 to the outside lane. In the inside, Mancini battling back. Broshart, Rupert, Gowan. A nice little dog battle off of turn 2.
I'm going to bring something up here in just a second. I'm going to wait till they start to get into a rhythm and really start to spread themselves out. I'm going to bring up their last lap times for the C main, because remember, quick time tonight was in the mid to high 16s. I think it was 16.6. Right now, these drivers, Alex Mccallum out in front, 17.694. That is a complete 1 second away from what we've seen in qualifying.
Awesome. And the caution is out. Yellow flag. Lap 4 of 12, 8 remaining. Let's take a look at the Wicked Cushion instant replay and find out what happened. And Daniel Gow from Australia, New Zealand, from your neck of the woods, having a problem there, Brett.
Well, you know what he caught? He caught that tire. And guess
he hooked
what?
The Ute tire.
And you know what? They don't move, no matter how hard you hit them.
Well, let's see here.
Tell you right now, these ones are not racing. They do not
Bam!
move.
Yeah, they're not your friends. People do not like Ute tires, and that's what caused them to spin around there. I'm telling you, Brett, phenomenal. The simulation, the graphics, the reality, even though it's virtual, that they have created with esports, with iRacing, it's phenomenal. It looks like it's the real deal, honestly.
Yeah, they've certainly given us a wonderful platform to showcase some of the stuff that we see, not only here, but of course just in iRacing in general, with all the official racing, the hosted racing, league racing. There's just so much you can do, and to see it, sort of evolve in what is about I think about getting close to about 3.5 years. From what we started with to what we got now. Yeah, it's been an absolute hell of a ride and a hell of a journey, that's for sure.
Alex Mccollum, ready to bring him back for the restart. Mccollum, Rupert, Mancini, and near top 4 will transfer. That's the way they are right now. We're back underway into turn number 2.
Tell you what, good battle going on between Alex Rupert right now and Paul Mancini. I believe that's Robert Mancini, in fact. In that 69, going off the entry list is Mancini now. He's going to fall back to position number 3 as Zach McSwain in that number 25 machine. Rim riding up on the top side of the racetrack. I get the feeling if he just gets a little too close up on the top side, he may just end up like a Hayden Cartwell and Joel Berkeley.
Yes, sir. Watch and see what he does here. He's testing the tides, if you will. Across the line to the lap of the board. 6 of 12. Mccollum is the man leading the way. Second spot, Alex Rupert. There he is right there in the 05. Paul Mancini third in the 069. Here comes Rupert looking for the lead. Mancini closing in and more. McSwain there in 25. They go back to 1 after halfway.
Yeah, 6 down, 6 to run here in tonight's C-Main. It is Alex Mccollum. And after putting that number 10 machine upside down after the yellow flag had come out in his heat race, he's got a point to prove right now, and right now he's doing that out in front and just pretty much on cruise control at the moment. Doesn't have to do anything silly, but tell you what, if Alex Rupert gets to, we may just have a battle on for the race lead starting to brew.
I think so. It's about to go down here. Here they come, cross the line to the lap of the board. Working on lap number 10 of 12. As that's still next time around, Alex Mccollum leading the way. Man, this guy normally runs pavement racing. I've never seen him really do that much dirt, except he does a fan of open wheels. As here he comes off turn 4, Alex Mccollum will come to the line, and he will take now 3 to go as they go back into turn number 1, leading the way.
Yeah, I tell you what, he just sort of cut down there on the exit, or in the middle of turn number 1 and 2, and came down to the bottom of the racetrack and nearly took the mustache off of the 05 machine. And now with Rupert closing in on Mccollum, Mancini's now starting to come in. So we've got a 3 wide battle for the race lead as they race off for turn number 2. The asphalt experience might be coming into play right now for Alex Mccallum. Look at how slick this racetrack is. He continues to work the bottom side with 3 wide, 1 to run, and Rupert's got the race lead.
One more lap to go. Rupert now taking it away from the leader of Mccollum. Mccollum at least trying to transfer the show. Top 4 to the dance. Here they come out of turn number 4. Look at the line. Finish on the speed shot. Is it Rupert? I don't know. I think the outside car got him.
That shot is deceiving, isn't it?
I don't like that camera. I just don't like it. I like the camera, but I don't like that camera.
You love to hate it, right?
Love to hate it. Hate to love it.
All right.
Love to hate it. Hate to love it. Let's see the results here, though. Who's going to the show? Mancini got him. Paul Mancini beat Alex Rupert by 9 thousandths of a second. Holy cow, Brett Wheeler. Rupert third. And Rupert second, Alex Mccollum third, and Zach McSwain. Get your DMs ready. Your Tinder ride's going to the show in 4th.
Well, he's not going to the show. He's going to go to the B.
To the B main. They're just transferring to the B main, so it really doesn't mean you're going to the A main. You're just going to the B main.
All right.
So with that said, here's the B main.
Yeah, your B main ultimate dirt TV starting lineup will look like this.
Blake Cannon on the pole in the 44 from Georgia, looking for redemption after bad heat race. David Kerkorian will start second from California in the 66, row 1.
JD Brown will roll off out of position number 3. Position 4 is going to be Davey Scoville.
Moving on to row number 3. It'll be Dustin Hall in the 331 and Zach Novak at Zach Attack Time in the 15 from New England. He is 6th.
Position number 7, row 4, it is the 48 of William Yeager on his outside. In caliber 9 for Slick Sim Sports, it is the pink and white Tinder entry, Joel Berkeley out of position number 8.
Joel Berkeley got to redeem himself here after problems earlier. Michael Spangler from the Midwest in the 30, and J.D. Laird, the president of Ascors, will be in the 10th position of the 23.
Jimmy Mollis will line up at a position at number 11 in car 46 on his outside. In the 76 at a position number 12, that'll be Rylan Bates.
Paul Mancini, Alex Rupert, Alex Mccollum, and Zach McSwain. Those are the 4 drivers that have just made it in from the C main just a moment ago. You win this one, top 4, transfer. No, top 6.
We had 4 heats, top 3 go through, so 12 are going to go through.
Oh, wow. So understanding 12 drivers will go to the
24 car field,
from here. This will make the 24 car field. So the top 12 finishers. Honestly, out of 16 drivers, you got a good shot to make it in. There's some good drivers here that are going to try to go at it for sure. Here we go. Should be a good one. Ready for the green off turn 4. B-main action, the final preliminary underway here at Charlotte.
All right, you go through turn number 1 and 2. Right now it is J.D. Brown on the outside. Blake Cannon moves back to the inside. Dustin Hall, David Kerkorian. They go side by side. In fact, they go 3 wide. There's contact between Cannon and J.D. Brown there in the middle of turn number 3 and 4. Keep an eye on Berkeley now running the bottom side. There's 2 lots of 3 wide now. Nearly 4 wide out of turn number 2.
Wow, look at this move in the back straightaway. They roar their way into the corner. Wheeling and Dillon fighting and gouging for those spots. 3, 4, 5 wide off turn 4. Are you kidding me? Looking for it for 15 laps. Final chance to make it in. Cannon is in. On the bubble is now Alex Mccollum. Here they come. Back straightaway. Kerkorian leads them into 3. Not anymore. And now Blake Cannon will take the spot. Back drift up in front of Kerkorian. And also the other machine of Brown off 4.
Well, that's out Yeager as well up on the inside now. But Yeager stays low through turn number 1 and 2. You're watching Cannon and Kerkorian out in front, first and second. As Yeager holds off J.D. Brown down into turn number 3. Look at Davey Scoville working on the top side. Oh, Berkeley Nova come together. They keep it going, do they? They're kissing and, oh, man, no social distancing, no love lost between those guys. And probably they're in the same Discord right now, but man, Berkeley's really got his work cut out for him, although he's only got to move up another 2 or 3 positions to get into the show.
Off of turn number 4, off the wall. Here we go again to the straightaway. Blake Cannon out in front. William Yeager. Second spot, Kerkorian third. There's that battle going on for second. Up in the wall. Hold on to it, Yeager. Up in the racetrack. Here comes Kokorian on the bottom. He's going to try to run down Cannon again, but he's got his own battle going on. Hey, 7 of 15. We're halfway next time by here with Charlotte.
Yeah, good battle on between Yeager and Kokorian as they make the way out on turn number 2. Kokorian comes down the racetrack after running the top into through turn number 1 and 2, stays low. You see Cannon there trying to keep all 4 wheels in the moisture. Yellow flag is out. Let's take a look. Wicked Cushion instant replay coming up for you. Alex Mccollum in the number 10 machine. Let's take a good old look at what happened, and my guess is he may have caught the U-tire on the inside. There it is.
Wow.
He done well to save
tough
that.
Break for Alex McCallum, man. What a tough break there for the 10.
Yeah, he done very well to save this, because watch this. Well,
the U-tires are your friend. The U-tires are your friend. Not. He hit it earlier, didn't he?
No, that was Daniel Gow. Look at this. Look at this.
Look
He's
at
gone.
this.
He's all but gone there.
Oh.
And then saves it.
Saved by the grace of God and 2 wheels. Virtually.
Tell you what, looking forward to our 30-lap main event up next.
It's going to be a good one. Holy cow, Charlotte's provided a good show tonight. You know that? Normally, sometimes it's catfishing on the bottom, boring. For Charlotte tonight, track prep's been good, for sure. Wow. Got to give props to Matthew Logan, virtually. He done a good job tonight. Ditto.
All right, B main. So lap number 7.
So the question is, can Blake Cannon redeem himself in the Swindell Esports Speed Lab entry and win this race to transfer in right now? Michael Spangler from Ohio is on the bubble going into the show. Out of the race is Zach Novak, Joel Berkeley, Rylan Bates, and Alex Mccollum, but they're all still in it. We're ready to come back to green. 8 to run. 9 to go, actually. Back to green.
Now back underway in tonight's B main here for the Down Under Graphics Ascors Thursday Night Thunder Series. Dustin Hall trying to put a move there on David Kokorian through 1 and 2. We go down the back stretch, just a complete lap number 8, so halfway home this time by already. And it's still Blake Cannon out in front. Keep an eye on Novak as Berkeley now has fallen back to position number 16.
Just after halfway, here we go. Let's see what happens. Blake Cannon still the man out in front. Look at this battle now going on inside the top 5. Alex Rupert, J.D. Brown, J.D. Laird, the J.D. boys trying to sandwich up Rupert as they come back to the corner. Into 2, no change. Blake Cannon out in front, 5 to go this time by, but they come to the line. And look at this battle continuing with J.D. Brown. He's halfway through the show, up the racetrack. Look at all this action everywhere. Holy cow.
Nearly going 3 wide again through turn number 1 and 2. There it is, 3 wide. Oh, whoa. Rupert and Hall, they come together. And they keep it back going in the right direction down the back stretch. And we are yellow.
Caution out again. 4 laps to run. How bad do you want it? Wicked Cushion instant replay. What went down? We'll find out here now.
It's the 94 here of Davey Scoville. Oh, just upside down by himself. Well, that's real simple. That's a real simple wreck. And again, these tight little open wheel race cars, they are very, very unforgiving. Even just the slightest touch, and you see just here, just the slight touch that the rear end picks up, and well, he's no Alex Mccollum. He can't save that one.
Yeah, look at that. Letting the dirt be his friend, gliding him down the racetrack.
Tough break there for Davey Scoville. He is out of the event. Joel Berkeley out of the event as well. They both called it a night. They've come back to the infield and they've called it. They've pretty much parked up and said, you know what, we'll be back next week. And out of the 14 cars that are remaining left on the racetrack, still 12 of them are going to be going through.
Ready for the restart. They have froze the caution laps here for this one to make this thing big, clean, and green. Green flag laps only. A 4-lap shootout, if you will. Coming to the line, back to green. 4 to go. And look who's out in front. Blake Cannon to the 44. 3 wide again. Kerkorian up on the top shelf. On the inside, peeking to the bottom, William Yeager. He'll go to P2. Kerkorian third. Dustin Hall fourth. Meanwhile, we see now Zach McSwain get in the show. He's in 12th. To the line and 3 to go. They're back to turn 1.
Yeah, when they're going 3 wide again through turn number 1 and 2. Brown up on the top side. Look at Rupert working his way down to the bottom side, getting a good run down the back stretch into turns 3 and 4. Oh, we got JD Brown, the 9 machine, getting a little tight. May have had some contact there with Mancini. But Rupert now, look at him wheel this thing into turn number 1 and 2. He'll go the slider line.
Weaseling his way through there off the corner. Final time around, this time by, they'll come to the white flag. 1 more lap go. Blake Cannon, there he is. In second, Yeager. Third, Kerkorian, white flag in the air. Let's see what happens. Yeager slips a little bit. Kerkorian trying to capitalize on it. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Here they come out of turn number 4. Blake Cannon, Brett Wheeler going to the A main.
And Cannon with a good victory there in tonight's B main. He goes to the show. And
Top 12 transfer.
Yeah, we're going to find out which 4 drivers will not make tonight's main event. Let's bring up those results for you right now as we take a look. Blake Cannon, William Yeager, David Kerkorian, Dustin Hall, Alex Rupert, your top 5. Mancini, Novak, JD Brown, Mollis, JD Laird, your top 10. Spengler and McCallum getting the final 2 transfer positions, meaning Rylan Bates, Zach McSwain, Davey Scoville, and Joel Berkeley. Unfortunately for those drivers, they will not take any further part in tonight's race proceedings here at the dirt track at Charlotte. Leslie, we'll take a quick break.
What a tough break. And how about Alex McCollum coming back after the problems he had and comes back and finishes in that 12th and final transfer spot. Should be a hell of an A main here at Charlotte coming up here.
All right, we'll take a quick break and come back on the other side of this. You're watching the Down Under Graphics Thursday Night Thunder Series here presented by Ascors Racing. Right here on Ultimate Dirt TV. We'll take a quick break from the dirt track at Charlotte and be up next with our 30-lap main event. Alright, we're back here on Ultimate Dirt TV's coverage here for the Ascors, the Down Under Graphics Midgets Series tonight from the dirt track at Charlotte. Round number 3, Brett Wheeler joined alongside Wesley Outland. We get set to take a look here at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. And you know what? Let's go from the back to the front, Wesley.
Alright, let's give you the starting lineup. Alex Mccollum will start 24th. Michael Spengler will start 23rd. That's 10 and 30, row 12.
Then we go to position number 22 of JD Laird and out of position number 21 of Jimmy Mollis.
Row 10, 20th. JD Brown, the 114, the 19th, the 15th is Zach Attack Novak.
And we go to row number 9, Paul Mancini on his inside. It'll be Alex Rupert, position number 17.
Row number 9, Paul Mancini. Row number 8, outside, Dustin Hall, 16th, 331. 15th, David Kerkorian of the 66.
Row 7, going to be William Yeager, position 14, and Blake Cannon at a position number 13.
And those first 6 rows, if you will, were drivers that made it in from the last chance qualifier. These are your heat transfers. Mason Hannigan, 12th in 01. Hayden Cartwell, 11th in the 7.
Bryce Lucius in the 32 will start position number 10. Rusty Kruger in the 5X will start position number 9.
Row 4 on the outside, Harry Stewart from Australia in the 11. Illinois' Chase McDermott, 40 in 7th. Row number 4.
Row 3 outside, Kane Dell, the 95, will start position number 6. And Cody Gray, your fastest qualifier tonight, will start position number 5.
Row number 2, starting 4th from Australia, New Zealand. It's Lewis Hewitt in the 3. He's 4th and 3rd from California. 51, James Edens. That's row 2.
And your front row for tonight's 30-lap main event, Kendall Tucker for Swindell Speedway will start on the outside, position number 2. And your pole sitter for tonight's 30-lap main event is going to be Colton Davis. 30 laps on the board. Wesley, it's time to get dirty for 30 here at the dirt track of Charlotte. We are green in the main event.
Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen.
Who you picking?
Have a race. Who am I picking? I'm going to go with, you know what? I'm going to go with my buddy Kendall Tucker tonight. I'm going to pick him. I'm going to say 00 Kendall Tucker for the win.
I'm going Hayden Cartwell.
Okay. Good pick. Can I pick a dark horse?
No.
My dark horse, I think I'm going to go with Harry Stewart in the 11.
No dark horses unless your driver crashes out. Then I'll give you a chance.
Oh, okay.
So Blake Cannon in the 44.
You're
Just caught the tire
tonight. You know that's Blake Cannon. He just crashed. But you're changing the rules. You used to let me have a winner and a dark horse at the same time, and then I could change one by halfway.
Yeah.
So,
but I will give you to halfway. Only if your pick crashes out.
Right.
So first yellow of the evening now. Caution laps not going to count either. So what you'll see here over the next couple of laps is the ticker up on the top left where it says lap 3 of 30. It'll go till about lap 5 or 6 where the laps will count, but it in fact will come back to the correct amount of laps. It's just the way that the SDK timing and scoring system is set up. It's a beautiful system, a very, very good program to use, and we love it here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Lights are out, but again, caution laps not going to count here tonight.
The caution laps do not count, just green flag laps only. Colton Davis out in front in that 27. Kendall Tucker in second. That's my pick. And you're riding with Hayden Cartwell, who's all the way in 11th.
You seem shocked or surprised by that pick.
Oh, no, he can get it to the front. That's the guy that was literally ran the outside lane the entire time. I remember your pick. Look at our boy James Eden on the inside. Going to carry Cody Gray with him. Wow, good talent here in this feature.
There it is, Tucker. 3/4 way up the racetrack. Look at how slick this racetrack is from top to bottom. Man, I'll be very interested to see the fastest lap times out throughout this feature event compared to what we've seen in the qualifying efforts earlier on. Right now, Tucker on screen. He's catching up to your race leader in the 27 machine of Colton Davis. And you go back to James Edens in third. Look at Harry Stewart now coming up here on Cody Gray. Stewart runs the top side into turn number 1 and 2. A very young kid, but tell you what, very, very experienced in a midget.
Here they come off of turn number 3 and 4. Look at them weaseling McDermott up the racetrack as well. Going to battle with Bryce Lucius. And here comes these other guys on the inside, led by Cody Gray, fast qualifier. Look who has shook the cobwebs off and come back to the front. There's I said he was my dark horse pick, Harry Stewart, but I can't have one. Harry Stewart is up there in the number 5 spot now in the number 11. And the only reason I pick Harry Stewart, honestly, as somebody to watch in this race, because, Brett, we did a race a while back where Harry Stewart ran this thing at Charlotte, and he literally was like dead last in 20th and came back and won the thing as we have a caution flag out on the speedway for the second time, 7 of 30 complete.
It's going to be Alex Mccallum here in the 10 Mancini. He's already got some front end damage on that car. No front nose piece on that car, and well, he finds that concrete wall in 1 and 2 for the second time tonight. And Dustin Hall had some issues as well.
Man, what a tough break there.
Oh, McDermott, in fact, let's go back a bit because there was contact here. Look how sideways McDermott gets here. Ready? How far he's pointed down. Everybody else got their cars. And the 66. Man, he copped a real hard knock. That's Krakorian in the 66. And watch Dustin Hall.
All right.
Boom. Dustin Hall gets him. Nowhere to go. Actually, probably our good dark horse pick is... I'm not going to tell you just yet because we're not close to being at halfway.
Yeah, I'm still riding with Kendall Tucker. He's doing good right now. He's in second.
Well, you know what? You know what's going to happen.
I was going to pick. What's going to happen? He's going to crash.
When he crashes, Velvet's going to come on and be like, Wesley, stop picking Kendall.
Right.
You done it once before.
Shout out to Velvet Tucker. Yeah, Velvet Tucker, his mom. The what?
I said you've done it once before. I'm sure it'll happen again.
But I just got a feeling tonight's going to be a good night for the driver of Kendall Tucker from Mount Airy. In that 00. I've known the Tucker family a long time in my race announcing endeavors. Here he comes on the outside lane. He'll make a move looking for the lead on Davis. Can he get it to work on the outside in 3? Watch that wall, buddy.
Well, he's certainly flirting with disaster up there on the top side. He'll now get to the race lead in the center of turn of 1 and 2. Just they get to the Charlotte sign. And Colton Davis will fall back to second. Keep an eye on Tucker's teammate. James Eden's in the 51 machine. Also keeping an eye on Harry Stewart as well. He's very good at the top. And look who is behind Stewart. It is the 7 of Hayden Cartwell. I'll tell you what, Cody Gray. Oh, it's Cartwell into the wall.
Got in the wall.
And now Gray turns it underneath him.
And Cody Gray licking his chops on the inside. Bryce Lucius as well on the top shelf as he rides up the fluff off the boards again. 1/3 of the way through. 10 in of 30 lap feature. 20 remaining. And Kendall Tucker is the man out in front of the 00. There he is for the Swindell Speed Lab Esports program.
Oh!
From Mount Airy, North Carolina. He bounces off the wall and cautions out.
That was close.
Yellow flag. We've got to find out what happened here. Was it Mccollum again?
Yeah.
Alex Mccollum bringing us under caution. Let's see what happened. Wow. Low. Thought he was going to lose it in 1. And he bumped off somebody and got hit and turned. What a tough break for Alex Mccollum. This man has had all sorts of problems tonight. He's hit the Yeager tires. He has went ahead and hit the wall on his own, back the tail tank in the wall, flipping through the air, and now he has, on his own, decided to bump the back of another car and put out the caution.
It looks like he's actually brought that car infield as well, so I don't think we'll see the driver number 10 machine here anymore tonight. Alex Mccallum calling it a night. And how much was your heart in your mouth just then when Kendall Tucker got that right rear on the concrete wall?
I'm not adding into it. You're not adding me into this thing. No comment.
What do you mean?
No comment. You're not dragging me into your evil web.
I haven't got an evil web. I was just asking you a simple question.
It was a little tense there for a second. But I think he's okay. I think he needs to just practice trying to ride the top side to keep it off the wall. But honestly, sometimes you have to drive these cars and bounce them off the wall to do well. You know that, right, Brett? I mean, sometimes you got to let the wall be your friend.
Yeah, you don't want to have that wall being your friend too. You don't want to get it too friendly. That's for sure.
Yes.
Look at Harry Stewart. He's up to 4th. Cartwell nearly up inside the top 5 as Davis fends off a challenge here. But here comes Stewart up on the inside. They'll go 3 wide down into 3 and 4. And Stewart goes from 4th to 2nd, back to 3rd, and probably back to 4th. And here comes Cartwell now up on the inside.
Might even go to 4th or 5th there, as it's still out in front. Kendall Tucker right in the outside lane, hanging off on Davis and Stewart. Stewart going back to 3rd now, fighting off James Eden's on the inside. They're door-to-door, drift up. Here he comes. Not there. Off the wall, coming. 2 more laps to halfway. Kendall Tucker.
He's gone.
Leaders in the wall. Hold on to it, Kendall. Hold on to it, Kendall. He caused a big wreck behind him, though. Dark horse, Harry Stewart's got collected in it. So many others, and the caution is out. Wow. Brett, I tingled there for a second.
Oh, look at this. Slow it down on the wicked cushion, instant replay.
He never lost forward momentum. He kept going. Look at it. He got in the wall. Kept on going. Even rim rided it. But he kept going. And then Davis plows into him. Harry Stewart gets into Davis. Oh. And then this is the outcome. Your pick, Hayden Cartwell slammed into the back of Stewart.
Oh. Poor old Harry Stewart.
Wow. My pick and my dark horse.
Well, the guy that caused that, staying at the front. Whew, we are closing in on halfway, Wesley.
Yes, sir. I'm just holding my breath for Kendall Tucker. He's still there. He's still out in front.
Lights are out. Looks like he's staying there. We'll leave it at that.
All right. All right.
17 to go. Cowbell's in third.
Whew. Okay, here we go, buddy. Come on. Stay up there. Stay up there, my friend.
Last time he said stay up there, he put it into the fence and caused a wreck.
Kendall Tucker back
good
on
guy.
the green. He pulls away. Here we go. Got to keep on 2.5 way. Cody Davis is in second. Hayden Cartwell third. Let's keep an eye there on Harry Stewart, see if he can climb back through the field. Look at this. 3 wide for the lead. Off of turn 4. Are you kidding? On the outside lane, it's Tucker. He's got the preferred line, if you will. Bottom of the racetrack, 3 wide, back to 1.
He may just Cardwell may just have the lead almost out of turn number 2 on the back stretch now. Here he comes, the big wheel stand. That was a big wheel stand there by Cardwell, and Cardwell's going to have the lead at the halfway stage of the race.
Halfway home. All right, you sticking with Cardwell?
Well, actually, it's past halfway now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got.
Can't change it now.
No, that's whatever happens from here on out, unless I say so.
You can't do that. Come on.
I sure can. Colton Davis in third. Tell you what, keep an eye on Cody Gray. How about William Yeager and Bryce Lucius, both inside the top 10? Tell you what, Mason Hannigan, his first time here tonight in this series, and he's up inside the top 10 nearly. He's just got passed there by Jimmy Mollers. But again, we'll keep an eye. Look at this battle right now between Yeager, Lucius, and Kruger.
Here we go, back at a turn number 3, up the wall. Here comes Kruger, Rusty Kruger, alongside Bryce Lucius, William Yeager, all in that battle. Meanwhile, Hayden Cartwell leads the way. Come on, Kendall Tucker, get back on the high horse. Run him down. He's got Colton Davis behind him for third. Man, Cardwell's pulling away.
Yeah, he is out to about a 1.1 second lead as Davis gets a little loose there down into turn number 1. He'll run it to the bottom of the racetrack as Cody Gray puts the move there on Hewitt for that 4th position. Meanwhile, on screen, Kendall Tucker, Colton Davis. They were side by side down into 3 and 4. Davis on the inside, tending up the sharp 2/3 of the race distance complete.
That's right. Here they come. Back off of turn number 2. Back straight away. Look at Kendall Tucker trying to hold off Colton Davis. Davis on the inside. Back up the racetrack is Tucker. Tucker in second. He's holding on there. Cardwell hitting his marks. They go back to 1, 2, and 3. Hayden Cardwell. Kendall Tucker. Colton Davis. Here comes Cody Gray, fast qualifier. Lewis Hewitt. He's back up there. And by the way, remember, Harry Stewart was like 21st. He's now back up to like 17th. He's losing ground, though. And we're coming to the finish of this deal. Under 10 laps to go. 7 remaining.
Yeah, 7 to go next time by. And look at the battle on for second, third, and fourth. Davis moves into second. Tucker now under heavy, so it's the pressure right now from Cody Gray in that 04 machine. Gray gets a little tight. Nearly caught the inside U tires. He won't lose a position, but he'll lose about 5 or 6 car lengths to the back of Kendall Tucker. As Tucker now trying to gather it back up as Hewitt goes around the outside of Cody Gray. That's for 4th and 5th. So, tell you what, Gray, super impressive here in a midget. He goes to the top into turn number 1 and 2. 6 laps to go as we cross the stripe this time by.
Got to look for that late race caution. Late race caution comes out. It's going to change everything here for right now. Hayden Cardwell leading the way. And he's checking his DMs. Loving it. Getting that love right now from everybody. Cheering him on in that number 7 machine. Tender as he comes off turn 4. Another lap of the board. Hayden Cartwell. I got to admit, he was your pick. You picked him well. He's out in front in that number 7.
And you even near questioned my pick when he was in about 10th or 12th position.
Never. Never would do that. Never would do that to you, Brad. Never. At least, hopefully, Kendall Tucker can get a podium out of that. Oh, the caution is out! Oh, yeah. Caution waves. This could really bunch things up and spice things up a bit for the finish.
He had about a 1.6 second lead, too. Cartwell. He's going to be filthy at that one. Wicked cushion instant replay showing us JD Laird in the number 23 machine. Just trying to... Oh, Laird and McDermott. McDermott again, he's been very loose in 3.
All right. All right, who we riding with? Who we picking?
What do you mean? I'm staying with Hayden Cartwell.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Well, did you want to change someone? Did you want to go away from Kendall Tucker, did you?
No, I'm still sticking with Kendall Tucker. He's right there in 3rd right now. He's, as long as he gets the podium, I'll be happy.
Cartwell has advanced 10 positions, 11th to 1st.
You tell Velvet it's not my fault, okay? I was riding and dying with him. He's right there in 3rd place right now. I think Kendall Tucker should get the save of the night. What a save he made by leading, hit the wall, saved it.
Are you trying to make up for the fact that you picked him and he nearly crashed again?
He did not crash. He got passed by Cartwell cleanly. He didn't crash.
What about in 1 and 2 when he got the outside wall?
That's what I said. He should get the move of the night. He should get the move of the night for that move.
I think the move of the night goes to Hayden Cartwell for passing him for the lead. Three to go.
Paul Mancini is in the lead here. He's out. Actually, he's out. Here we go. Somebody get down and run down Cartwell. Somebody. We need an upset here with 3 to go.
We'll see if that upset is going to happen. Davis, good through the middle of turn number 1 and 2. He's close. He's close to Cartwell. But Cartwell's just very good on the bottom side. The left front nearly catching that U tire. Tucker follows in Davis. 2 to run.
Should have happened. He was battling there. Look at that man right there, Hayden Cartwell. Boy, he was testing the tides. Here comes Lewis Hewitt about to battle Kendall Tucker for 3rd. Meanwhile, a battle for the lead here. They're going to come to the white flag. 1 more lap to go. Here comes Cartwell. Brett Willer, bring us to the checkers here for Ascors in Charlotte.
Into 1 and 2 for the final time. Round number 3, the Down Under Graphics Thursday Night Thunder Series presented by Ascors. Into 3 and 4. Here he comes from position number 11. Wesley Allen, I have picked yet another winner in the main event. And Hayden Cartwell will advance 10 positions to go to victory lane here at the dirt track at Charlotte. Colton Davis comes home 2nd. And Lewis Hewitt going to round out the top 3 with Cody Gray 4th. And your pick back there in position number 5, Wesley, 5th for Kendall Tucker.
Hey, 5th place ain't bad. You could be 2nd, you could be 3rd, you could be 4th. Hell,
and that's better than 5th. Cricket.
The greats of Ricky Bobby there for sure. But congratulations to your pick. Give him some DM love in the tender number 7, Hayden Cartwell. Good job. Oh, yeah, the rest of the lineup includes behind the top 5, Rusty Kruger, Zach Attack, Novak will finish 7th, Jimmy Mulla safe, William Yeager 9th, and Bryce Luscious will finish in 10th. Edens, Hannigan, Stewart, Deller, Rupert, Hall, Spangler, McDermott, the top 18, and of 24 starters, Kokorian, Laird, Cannon, Mancini, McCollum, and Brown is the full field rundown when it is all said and done. So, with that being said, we will actually get ready to grab our top 3 interviews, and we'll get ready to wrap things up. Brett, if you don't mind, bud, if you want to handle the top 3 interviews, that would be great for me, my friend, because I really need to get to bed. I got to head on the road in the morning at 6 a.m. to West Virginia and Ohio for announcing. But I know you got Hayden Cartwell, so I'll let you grab him. And always fun working with you, buddy. I'll see you on Sunday for World of Thunder.
All right, buddy. We'll see you then. Take care, buddy.
Thanks, pal.
All right, so let's go and chat to our winner here tonight in caliber 07 for Slick Sim Sports in the Tinder entry. Let's chat to your winner here tonight. It's going to be Hayden Cartwell. Hayden, well, 11th up to position number 1. Never in my mind did I have a doubt that you were going to get to the front. A picture from about lap 1. How was that one?
Hey, that's why you're my boy, Brett. I went with a little bit different gear choice than the rest of the field. Kind of, they all had their little lower gears, and it was bogging down. Track was really slick up there, and I just threw a lot of gear to it, and it helped tremendously out of 4 there. I was coming to the bottom, and after the race there, I don't know if you see me, but I was messing around, and I probably could have ran the bottom because it was just so good on the exits there. But we struggled a little bit in turn 1, but we were good enough to hold on for the win. But all in all, to have a clean night here and extend the points lead just a little bit, even though it's early, means a lot.
Well, it was always going to be a tough race. You sort of made up for it in your heat race late. In the heat race by just snagging a third place to get yourself into the show. Do you think that if you hadn't have gone through to the show directly from the heats, that depending on where you might have started in the A main, coming from the B, do you think that may have played a different part, considering that how slick and how tough this racetrack was?
Oh, yeah, for sure. James, he got into a wreck up there, really couldn't see what happened, but I don't know where he was able to come back up to the field. But, anywhere you race with these midgets, there's cars going left, right, in between, it's just racing all over the racetrack. So, to make a pass, it's something got to set up a couple laps before that. So, if we had to go through a B main, we probably weren't going to be up here talking to you. But we were fortunate enough to, have a clean race from where we started from. 11th still wasn't the safest way to do it, but we'll take it.
No, buddy, well, look, well done on the win here tonight. No doubt there's a whole lot of people and a whole lot of sponsors you got to thank as well.
Yeah, just all the boys on Slick Sim Sport, all the Speed Lab guys for all they do. Means a lot to be working with all those guys. Jason Webb Racing, Vanderbilt Race Cars, Jennifer Hans, Bobby Hans for all they do. It means so much for all these guys and girls, just to help me out. And I can't thank them enough. You guys for the broadcast, and JD and everybody with this league. It's pretty cool. We can go here on Thursday nights and have a brawl in these cars.
All right, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Hayden Cartwell, your winner here tonight from the dirt track at Charlotte. We'll chat to the driver that comes home in second place tonight. And man, I tell you what, didn't he really put it to Hayden Cartwell here in those final stages of that main event? Colton Davis home in second place. Colton, congratulations on a second place. Maybe a race that sort of got away from you there in the end of it, but man, those last 3 laps, you really put it to Hayden Cartwell.
Well, thank you, Brett. It's not often that I come out here on the dirt and actually do good, but it felt good for a change. But I don't think I had anything for Hayden. He was just head and shoulders above everybody else.
Well, you did start tonight's 30-lap main event on the pole. Obviously, we all know everybody comes out here to race and obviously to win. What were you going to be happy with when it comes to the end of the 30-lap feature? Where were you going to be looking forward to put this 27 machine?
Anywhere inside the top 5 is usually where I shoot for whenever I come out to the Ascores Midget League here. But I don't know. We just have a really good feel for tracks whenever they're black slick, and it's just amazing to me how I can compete with all these world-class drivers.
You talk about slick racetracks and how it is black slick. Very difficult here tonight, on a difficult surface like it was. How much sort of preparation went into running these slick tracks do you sort of put into each week?
There's not much. I mean, it's all about the feel for the track and the feel for the car and knowing when you're going to spin the tires too much and how much you can get away with. It's all just about track time. You can't really get that in any practice server or solo tests. You just got to figure it out and adapt. Hayden is by far the best at that.
Obviously, starting at the night, with qualifying, you didn't have the best qualifying run, but you started obviously on the pole of Heat 1, and you won that one. what sort of adjustments do you make throughout the night to sort of tighten these race cars, because you don't want to have these cars too loose in the slick?
Well, the setup that I ran in my heat race is essentially the same setup that I ran for the feature, because it was fairly slick in the heat, just like it was in Q. It was slick all night.
All right, buddy. Look, well done on second place finish here tonight at the dirt track at Charlotte. No doubt there's people behind the scenes, sponsors, shouts, all that good stuff, buddy. Who makes it happen for you?
I got to give a big old shout out to my teammates and new teammates over at Swindell Slick Labs. They hooked me up with a real hot dock tonight, and I have to also give a shout out to my asphalt team in X Racing and their associates with SimuCube, V Racing, and SimLabs. Also have to give a shout out to JD Laird for the paint. Hopefully I can get a new paint and not run the special event Chili Bowl scheme that I've been running for the past 8 months, but I think it does the job quite nicely.
All right, there we go. Colton Davis there, home in second spot, and that'll wrap up our podium interviews. No third place driver to chat to us as we move on to next week, round number 4. Again, same time next week. Big thanks to, of course, Wesley Outland, JD Laird, Ascors, Down Under Graphics for making it all possible here tonight on these Thursday evenings. Of course, big thanks to all the people that tuned in here on Facebook and YouTube. We appreciate it very, very much. If you haven't done so already, hit the like and follow button on our Facebook page. Don't forget you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. It is free, of course, all free to watch. And a big shout out to, of course, iRacing for putting us there on the front page of iRacing and on the iRacing Live page as well. On behalf of the team here at Ultimate Dirt TV and the management behind the scenes, on behalf of Wesley Outland and myself, Brett Wheeler, we say farewell, good night from the dirt track at Charlotte. Congratulations goes to Hayden Cartwell.